Hey Fit Falls fam, welcome back to the channel you guys. It's Christina. If you're new here, I help with your fitness, nutrition, self-care, and self-love journeys. And today we are talking about something that will totally change your approach to your workout. How to train smarter, not harder. Because let's get something straight. Working out is not about punishing your body. It's about building it up. So if you're ready to stop wasting time and energy in the gym, let's jump in. Fit Falls fam, this one's for you. And if you're not a part of the Fit Falls fam, make sure to click that subscribe button and join the family. So let's jump into the video. Here's the truth. More sweat doesn't always mean more results. You spend hours of pushing yourself in the gym. Good form, the right exercises. You spend hours pushing yourself just to still plateau if you're not being intentional. But by making a few key shifts, you'll see faster progress, reduce your risk of injury, and actually enjoy the process. Doesn't that sound wonderful? So here are 5 tips to help you with that. First of all is about quality over quantity. You don't need to work out 2 hours a day every single day to get results. Sometimes I only work out for 5 to 10 minutes, and a 30 to 45 minute workout is good enough. You don't have to work out that exuberant amount of time. A good 30 to 45 minute workout with good form and the right exercises can be way more effective than working out every single day for 1 to 2 hours at a time. Slow down your reps, feel your muscles working, and don't rush your sets just to set a box. I find that I do that a lot is I will rush my sets just to set a box when that's not going to get me results. When we rush our sets just to set a box, it becomes where we are training a lot harder than we need to do. And we are becoming this person that's not really training very smart. We need to train smarter, not harder. We need to train to improve our body and get our body in the right shape, not just to check off a box. Tip number 2 is progressive overload. Progressive overload is going to be your best friend. This means you gradually are challenging your body, whether that's lifting a little bit heavier, adding a few more reps, or tweaking the tempo, going slower, going faster. Small, consistent increases over time build strength and endurance without burning yourself out. Like for me right now, I am in progressive overload. I am going to be lifting heavier than I have been the last several weeks, several months actually, and I'm ready to be able to lift heavier. We need to be in progressive overload. We need to challenge our bodies and be smart about it and challenge our bodies instead of overtraining and training harder. We don't need to train harder, but we do need to make our workouts more intense with just doing progressive overload and lifting a little bit heavier than we did a few weeks ago, if that makes sense. But we don't need to burn ourselves out in the process, so you need to do it gradually and you need to do it gently, and I promise you will see results. Tip number 3, recovery is training. Remember, recovery is your training. You have to recover in order to see results. Rest days, sleep, and fueling your body with healthy whole foods are non-negotiables. Overtraining can lead to injury, it can stall your progress, and it can cause your body to just give out on you. So we really need to prioritize recovery and resting on the days that we're supposed to rest. Yes, we can have active rest days like taking a walk, doing some yoga, doing light things, but we still need to recover our body. Our bodies are not a machine. Our bodies have to have recovery in order to see those results, and in order to get to where we want to be, we have to rest. We can't just keep training and training and training without rest. It's just not going to work. Smarter training is essentially knowing when to pull back and knowing when to train hard. It's knowing when to push and when to pull back. When do you need to push yourself extremely hard and give yourself that extra push? And when do you need to pull back and say, my body needs rest today? Training smart, you will realize which your body needs. You have to be intuitive with your body and know exactly what it needs, when it needs it, so that you are feeling your best self. so that you are able to train without injury and train for years and years and years and years into your 70s, into your 80s, and so on, if you are training smarter, not harder. Because let's face it, we don't want an injury, so rest is essential. Do you want to be able to work out for years and years and years to come? Then you have to rest. You have to rest. And you have to know when you can push yourself and when you need to rest and pull back. Number 4 is to train with a purpose. Don't just copy random workouts on the Instagram. Ask yourself, what are my goals? Because if you follow a workout, like say one of my workouts on the Instagram, and that's not like one of your goals, and it's not like working toward one of your goals, what are you doing? Ask yourself, what are your goals? Is it to run a 5K? Is it to walk a 5K? Is it to improve mobility? Is it to become stronger? Or just feel better in your own skin? Lose some weight? Aligning your training with your goals will make every workout count. And that's part of training smarter. When you know your goals and you know what you're doing and you know what your goals are, that's training smarter, because you're not just doing some random workout just to work out. Have those goals. Have the things that you want to work for so that you can train smarter and not harder. And you can not just have these random workouts that you're doing, but you are intentional with your training. When you have, so let's say running a 5K. Okay, well, what training program do you need and what workouts do you need to be able to achieve that? What workouts do you need to be able to lift, let's say 50 pounds? What workouts do you need to run a marathon? What workouts do you need to do a bodybuilding show? What goals do you have for yourself? And what goals do you need to achieve your long-term goal? Because it starts with the small goals. It starts with small goals and it adds up to the bigger goals. Seeing the bigger picture. But we have to start with those smaller goals in order to get to those bigger goals. And I know we will get to those bigger goals, but we have to start training with a purpose in order to get to those bigger goals. Or we won't get to them if we're not training with a purpose and we're not training with a plan and we're not training how we should be in order to get to those goals. We have to train with a purpose. What are your goals? What are you striving for? When you have a purpose in your training, you will start training smarter. You will start realizing that you have to do this in order to get this. You have to eat this, this, and this in order to do this. You have to be smarter. You cannot just train so hard and expect results. You have to be smart in your plan. You have to gain wisdom of what will get you to where you want to be. If you want to train with a purpose, gain wisdom on what you need to do to get to those bigger goals. You will get there. I'm not saying you won't get there. You will. But you have to have a plan in place to get to those bigger goals. Have a purpose. Train with a purpose. That is the biggest thing that I can give you from this whole video, is train with a purpose. Train with intentionally. Train for something. Because when you do that, you will train smarter. You won't train harder because you'll have the knowledge to be able to train smarter. So train smarter, not harder. Train with a purpose. And the last one is adapt to your body. Adapt your training to your body. Do you have a disability? Are you able-bodied? Are you coming off of an injury? Like what is that? What does that look like for you? And what works for one person with training may not work for another person, and that is okay. Our bodies are different. Everybody's body is different. So we have to be smart in our training and adapt where we need to adapt. Modifications do not make you less than. And when you train and adapt your training, yes, modifications have to happen. But let me tell you, modifications don't make you less than. Modifications don't make your workout less than. Modifications are going to get you where you want to go. Modifications are going to get you where your goals are going to be. Modifications will get you where you want to go. But if you don't modify and you keep trying to do it the normal way, you won't get where you're going because you maybe physically can't do it. So make modifications where you need to modify. I'm not saying you have to modify everything, but the things that you do need to modify it. And if that's everything, great. If it's not, that's okay too. Modifications, I'm gonna say it again, are not less than. You know what they are? You know what modifications are? They're smart. That means you are training smart. You are training with purpose because you are willing to make those modifications for yourself. They allow you to keep moving forward long term. And that's what modifications do. Modifications don't set us back. Modifications don't make us less than. They allow you to train smarter. Not harder, but smarter. So if you take anything away from this video today, let it be this. Smarter training means more sustainable progress, less frustration, and more joy in the process. You don't need to do more. You need to do better. If this was helpful and you loved this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment any other videos that you would like to see. Also comment what is one way that you are going to start training smarter this week. And also comment the word smarter in the comments and I will pick someone for a shout out in next week's video. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.